Hey, Darkman here, and welcome to my Bleach Chapter 639 review. So the chapter starts off where it did last time, where Mayuri just like rearranged the stuff in his arm, and like his hand's like dripping, and he says he did it sloppily, and that wasn't done very well because it's been a while since he did it last, which, makes sense because, most people don't change how the muscles are and nerves are in their arm. Well, and then again, it is Mayuri. He probably does it on a weekly basis normally. Glad to see that Fernandina's finally getting to like the whole that this is just like a punny fight with that. And Mayuri sort of just like asks him, does he really look that nervous? And he says he'll make him even more nervous. Like the other hand's just like going at him. And Mayuri just sort of shoots this thing at him that knocks him back. And he comments that like even if he rips off one of the fingers, it will just grow back. And then like blood just starts oozing out of him, and he says he'll make him become even more nervous. And then it like cuts to a flashback of when he looked younger, and he looks really weird when he looks younger. I completely forgot that that's what he looked like. It's saying that like he'd researched stuff about this, and he never thought that he'd get a chance to like see him, but he's glad that he did. And like he's sort of like a starfish where like one thing gets cut off, and then like a new one goes back, so he just like tore off like 2 fingers, and now there are 2 arms there. Or which, if he had this ability, why didn't he just like cut off all the fingers off his hand, make like a bunch more, then you'd have like 60 of them, take out the Soul Society that way. That'd be pretty easy. And that's also the title page, the chapter title page. Baby, hold your hand 2, and then next week it's going to be baby, hold your hand 3, and then 4, and then 5, and then 6, and then 7. If the fight continues on for that long, that is. And so Mayuri finally decides to use his Bankai, and he starts running towards to grab Kenpachi because like the moment he comes out, there's just like poisonous gas everywhere. So Yumichika starts running to try and grab Kenpachi before it comes out, and I have no words to describe what that is. And I never want to have words to describe what that is. It's called Konjiki Ashishiko Jizo Matai Fukin Shutai. I probably just butchered that like crap, but I don't care. It says it's a modified Bankai, and then it essentially just like learns and like adjusts so that it can like become what it needs to be to fight the person that it does. And then wait a sec. Alright, I just lost some sanity from looking at that picture. But essentially, a disgusting looking of his Bankai just burst out of the other one, and I'm never going to get that image out of my head, because that is just disturbing to look at. Like, it has like like nerves going out, its eyes, and it's just, oh my gosh, that's disgusting. And it starts screaming in pain because its nerves are on the surface, so even when the air touches it or hurts it. And he sort of just explains that, and then it starts devouring one of the hands, like it did to Silaporo, whatever's face. And then it shows him super happy. And, well, he essentially explains like the powers of this Bankai, like it has like several million, like I think it was like 70,000 layers of nerves, and he has to get through all of them before it eats him. So he makes a super creepy face, shows the hands, and it shows Nemu looking worried. And that is the end of the chapter. it was a good chapter. Disgusting is honestly the best word I can use to describe what this chapter was. Yeah. That was just something. Hopefully this fight ends soon and we don't have to look at that thing for much longer. Oh, boy.